Is the Edmonton Oilers' willingness to entertain trades for Stuart Skinner nothing more than a boneheaded knee-jerk reaction, a reckless betrayal of the young netminder who's already dragged this team to back-to-back Stanley Cup finals and proven he's a franchise cornerstone they desperately need, rather than chasing overpriced, inconsistent as beans like Elvis Merzlikins, who could torpedo our cap and chemistry in one fell swoop? That's the scorching hot take dominating NHL debates right now, with analysts like Jeff Merrick on The Jeff Merrick Show blasting it as absolute madness. The Oilers on the verge of repeating the Luongo mistake, shipping out a homegrown stud like Skinner, who's just entering his prime, all because of a few rough patches. This is franchise malpractice that could waste McDavid's window and leave Edmonton regretting it for decades. Welcome back to Oilers Update, your unfiltered furnace for the raw, unapologetic truth in orange and blue hockey. I'm your host, channeling the fiery passion this rumor ignites. Today, November 3rd, 2025, we're torching the buzz at Edmonton's open to dealing Skinner, dismantling why this idiotic notion ignores his proven track record, growth potential, and perfect fit for our system, and arguing that trading him would be the ultimate self-sabotage, dooming us to goaltending purgatory while squandering the prime years of our generational talents. This isn't about blind loyalty. It's about stone-cold facts. Skinner is our guy, the 27-year-old warrior who's battled through highs and lows to become a playoff hero, and entertaining offers for him is a panic move that reeks of short-sightedness, especially when alternatives like Merzlikins or Jerry come with massive risks and no guarantees. Let's charge in, eviscerate the doubters, and lay out why holding on to Skinner is the only path to hoisting that elusive Stanley Cup. Because in oil country, we've chased enough goaltending ghosts. It's time to double down on the one who's already proven he can lead us to the promised land. Let's set the stage by quickly unpacking this rumor that's got everyone in a frenzy. Because while the whispers suggest the Oilers are open to trading Stuart Skinner, the reality is this is a dangerous flirtation with disaster that ignores the bedrock he's provided for our recent success. Reports from insiders like Ryan Rishaug indicate Edmonton's front office, led by GM Stan Bowman, is willing to listen to offers of 27-year-old netminder, who started the 2025-26 season with a 4-3-1 record in 9 games, a 2.52 JA, .900 SV% 1 shutout, and a positive 2.1 goals saved above expected GSX. It's not elite, sure, but it's solid for a guy who's still shaking off rust after carrying us through grueling playoff runs. The narrative is that his inconsistencies, allowing 3+ goals in 4 of those starts, have the team eyeing upgrades like Elvis Merzlikins from Columbus, with potential deals involving salary retention and asset swapped. Other names floated include Tristan Jarry from Pittsburgh or long shots like Ilya Sorokin and Juseros, but the core idea is that Skinner might not be the guy for a cup push, especially with Connor Ingram waiting in the AHL wings. But here's where the hot take explodes. This is utter nonsense. A betrayal of the goalie who's already proven his mettle in the fire of 2 finals appearances. Marek's rant nails it. Skinner's led Edmonton to more success than any goalie since Grant Four, and trading him now, when he's just hitting his stride, is a kind of short-sighted idiocy that kills dynasties before they start. And he's absolutely right. Skinner's not just a starter. He's our starter, the homegrown talent who's grown from a 3rd-round pick, 78th overall in 2017, into a playoff beast, posting a .913 SV% in 41 career postseason games, including a heroic .920 in the 2024 Western Conference Final. With our offense humming at 4.4 goals per game, league leading, our defense allowing just 28.2 shot per game, 8th best, and the team sitting at 9-3 with a +18 goal differential, this crisis is manufactured drama. Entertaining trades for him isn't strategic. It's panic, and it risks unraveling the stability that's gotten us this far. Diving straight into the heart of why trading Skinner will be franchise suicide, the first argument is that his track record as a clutch performer in the playoffs far outshines any of the so-called upgrades being floated, making this rumor a blatant disregard for the guy who's already delivered when it matters most. Let's talk facts. In the 2024 playoffs, Skinner went 14-9 with a .897 SV% overall, but that masks his dominance in key stretches, like a 1.81 GAA and .937 SV% in the Vancouver series, where he stole Games 6 and 7 to advance us. Fast forward to finals against Florida. Sure, he had rough outings, but he also posted a shutout in Game 4 and kept us in games with 30-plus saves multiple times. His career playoff GSX of plus 4.2 ranks him among the top 10 active goalies in postseason performance per Evolving Hockey, and at 27, he's just entering his prime. Compare that to Merzlikins, who's 31 with a career .908 SV% and 0 playoff wins, or Jerry, whose .891 SV% in last year's playoffs got Pittsburgh bounced early. The hot take here, amplified by Merrick and echoed on 32 Thoughts, is that Skinner's the real deal, a goalie who's won 28 of his last 40 starts dating back to last season, including playoffs. Trade him for inconsistent vets like Merzlikins, who's posted sub-.900 SV% in 3 of the last 4 seasons, is like swapping a Ferrari for a rusty pickup. It's idiotic and ignores how Skinner's mental toughness has carried this team through adversity. Critics point to his regular season dips, like a .883 SV% in October 2024, but that's cherry picking. His overall 2024-25 stats were a .905 SV% in 59 games, with a league-leading 11 wins in elimination games over 2 postseasons. In Edmonton's system, bolstered by a top 10 defense, 2.4 goals against per game this year, Skinner's strengths shine. His .918 SV% on high-danger shots last playoffs neutralized threats like Matthew Tkachuk, and his quick rebound control, 0.7 rebounds allowed per game, minimizes second chances. Swapping him for Merzlikins, who's vented publicly about Columbus and carries a $5.4 million cap hit with no trade clause, isn't an upgrade. It's a downgrade laced with drama and financial poison. The debated opinion raging on HF boards is that Oilers are high if they trade Skinner. He's our Vezina dark horse, not trade bait. This rumor is Bowman flown balloons to motivate him, but actually pulling the trigger would be organizational malpractice. It's a scorching truth we've built around Skinner's growth, from AHL call-up to finals hero, and ditching him now ignores the chemistry he's built with defenders like Matthias Ekholm, whose praise is communication, and risks regressing our crease to the dark days of Mikko Koskinen. Shifting gears to the second pillar, entertaining trades for Skinner blatantly undervalues his cost control contract and long-term potential, turning what should be a strength into a vulnerability that can handcuff our cap and force us into overpaying for inferior options down the line. At just $2.6 million AAV through 2026, with modified no-trade clause kicking in next year, Skinner's a bargain for a starter who's won 85 of his 150 career games, .567 win percentage, including 14 playoff victories, more than Merzlikins 0 or Jerry 5, combined in the postseason. His deal is team-friendly, leaving room in our $17.7 million projected cap for 2026 to 27 to extend stars like Bouchard or add wing depth, whereas acquiring Merzlikins demands salary retention, perhaps 40%, dropping to $3.24 million, and assets like a first-round pick plus a prospect, bloating our books with a 31-year-old whose .881 SV% this season screams regression. The hot take exploding on Spin Sheeklets is that trading Skinner is cap suicide. He's young, cheap, and improving. His GSCX has climbed from minus 3.2 in 2023 to plus 8.1 last year. Swapping for expensive vets like Jerry, $5.375 million, inconsistent .903 SV% last season, is how teams like Chicago buried themselves. It's dead on. Skinner's contract efficiency has allowed us to build a contender. Our tandem costs $4.6 million combined versus Columbus $5.4 million for Merzlikins alone. And disrupting that for a proven name ignores how Skinner's analytics have trended up. His .912 SV% at even strength last playoffs outpaced Merzlikins' career .908. Rivals like Vancouver, with Demko at $5 million, or Dallas, Odinger at $4.125 million. Thrive on young, affordable goalies. Trading Skinner risks a cap crunch that forces painful cuts, like offloading a depth forward to make room. The controversy on Twitter is fierce, with fans raging. Bowman's an idiot if he deals Skinner. Merzlikins is a cap dump with attitude issues. Keep the kid who's bled for this team. It's a valid burn. Our 9-3 start features Skinner's 4-3-1 record with shutout, proving he's stabilizing, not struggling. Trading him now is like selling stock at a dip, a move that could haunt us when he thrives elsewhere. Third, The rumored alternatives like Merzlikins or Jerry are fraught with red flags, age, inconsistency, and cultural misfits that make them inferior to Skinner, highlighting how this trade talk is a dangerous distraction from nurturing our internal solution. Merzlikins, at 31, has a history of public discontent and poor stats, .874 SV% in 2022-23, with no playoff experience. Jerry's injury-prone, missed 25% of games last 3 years, and has a .891 playoff SV%. Skinner's youth, 27, and resilience, bouncing back from a .883 regular season stretch to dominate playoffs, make him a superior long-term bet. The hot take from the Hockey News podcast is blistering. Skinner's the future. Merzlikins is yesterday's news. His no-trade clause and drama make him untouchable poison, while Skinner's led Edmonton to 28 playoff wins in 2 years. Comparison sting. Tampa stuck with young Vasilevsky through ups and downs for cups. We should do the same. Trading Skinner risks locker room fallout. He's beloved for his humility and work ethic, unlike Merzlikins' outbursts. The debated opinion on NHL Now is that this is Oilers repeating history, dumping Talbot in 2019 for nothing. Keep Skinner, develop Ingram, and save assets for a winger. It's scorching logic. Our crease ranks 7th in GSCX, plus 3.2 this season. Thanks to Skinner. Uprooting him for upgrades invites chaos. Projecting ahead, trading Skinner would cripple our trajectory. Trading a rising star for quick fixes that fade, leaving us cap-strapped and regretful while he thrives elsewhere, echoing past blunders like trading Eberle. Keeping him projects sustained success. His prime aligns with McDavid's, potentially adding 5 to 7 wins per season per models, boosting our 75% cup odds. Alternatives could flop, but Skinner's proven. Ditching him signals doubt, eroding confidence. Pivot to internal growth. Promote Ingram as backup. Use cap for offense like touch. This rumor's hottest condemnation is its fear-driven folly. Quash it to build on our foundation. In scorching the Skinner trade rumor, we've exposed it as a treacherous betrayal of our core, reaffirming that true contention demands faith in proven winners like him, not chasing flawed fantasies. But that's my blistering take. Trading Skinner is idiocy. Is he untouchable or overrated? Ignite the comments below. Smash like if this fired you up, and subscribe for more unfiltered Oilers fire. Let's keep the heat on.